Well, hello everybody. I hope you're doing great. Papa's doing really good, and I'm getting pretty excited about Christmas coming. We're loving the lights and the good food, and we're watching some Christmas movies at night sometimes, and it's just a special time of year, and the neighborhood is all lit up, and even the gates coming into our neighborhood are all lit up, and the palm trees have lights all over them. At night it is just so pretty. So I hope it's really pretty where you're at and you're enjoying all the Christmas festivities. When I was growing up, Christmas was probably my favorite time of year. I think it's cozy and just fun, and it's just such a wonderful time of year. So I hope you're having a great time. Christmas is coming up really fast, and so it's only about a little over a week from now until we get to enjoy Christmas. Yesterday, or the day before, I read you a story about the Christmas story, the real meaning of Christmas, with Jesus being born and celebrating his birthday. Today I have a very different story. I'm trying to read you a couple of stories a week so you can have something to watch and enjoy and get all ready for the Christmas season. Well, this is called The Bernstein Bears Christmas. And this is an older book, so you can see it's got some coloring on it. Somebody had taken a red crayon and colored it a little bit, but that's okay. And so we're going to have a little fun with this book, okay? And so I hope you guys are ready. I'm especially hoping everybody's able to watch this. The Johnstons with Isaac and Elise, and Caleb and Laura and Janae. And then the Gales with Parker and Gemma and Lucy. And then we've got Lily and Levi. And I hope you guys are enjoying it. And here we go. Here's the Bernstein Bears Christmas. Okay, let's see what it says. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you got all the fun things you were hoping for this Christmas year. And that's Daddy Bernstein Bear talking to his kids and talking about the good, fun stuff that they might have gotten for Christmas. So this is Christmas morning. And they're looking at their Christmas tree. Do you see that? And their little boy, oh, it looks like he got some skis and a sled. Oh, and there's some ice skates sitting on the sled. And look at them. That's the mommy and daddy. Isn't that fun? So it looks like the little boy had a good Christmas with things he might have been interested in. And then they say, "This will be the best Christmas you ever had," said the daddy. "I'll teach you to use these things. Follow your dad." So there's the little boy, and there's his mommy. And there's the dad taking everything with him. And he's saying, "Come along, come on, come on, let's go. I got to teach you how to use all these things." So the little boy's all excited. "Okay, Dad, let's go play." So they get outside, and there's their treehouse, I guess. And the boy points to a little mound of snow right by their house. And he says, "Dad, let's try going down the sled on this hill right here. Let's do that." And his dad is saying, "No, we're going to go to a much bigger hill. Let's not do the little hill." And he said, "I've got a much better place to go to. It's a place I used to go when I was a kid." So off they go. They're not going to do the little hill by their house. They're going to go to a bigger hill. Uh-oh. The dad said, "The best place to sled is up here. Look at that hill they're climbing." Oh my, he's trying to go up and up and up and up and up. Can't even see the top of it. And there's the boy. He's trying to help push the sled, and the Papa Bear is trying to climb up. It's been a long time since he's done this. He was a kid when he did it. And sometimes when people get older, they don't have the same skills they used to have. And so he might be going like, oh, when I was a kid, I could climb up here, and now it's hard. And he told his son, I learned to sled up here when I was a kid. Wait till I show you the things I used to do. They made it to the top of the hill. And look at that hill. It goes almost straight down. The little boy is looking at that thinking, oh my, I don't know if we can do that. But the dad's saying, I used to do this when I was a kid, and let me show you how it's done. And he said, keep an eye on your pop. The first thing to learn is the great belly flop. So he's going to do a great belly flop. And he's going to teach his son. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, there's a bunch of pictures. Look at all these pictures. Let me tell you what's happening here. First, I hold the sleigh high. So now they're up here, and he holds the sleigh really high, and he's showing his son how to do it. So you start by holding the sleigh up high. Then I start to run. Now he's down here, and he's holding the sleigh up high. See how high the sleigh is? And look at him start to run, 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 run. And there's his son watching him. He must be thinking, uh-oh, where's this going to end up? Then I flop. Look at him jump off the top of that hill. Then I flop on my belly, and that's how it's done. So the dad goes flying by. Papa Bear goes flying by his son, and look, he's way up high. Uh-oh, I hope this works. What's gonna happen? Oh my, he fell all the way and crashed at the bottom. He never even touched the snow, but look how steep that snow is. He went right off and fell. Oh no. And then the son goes, wow, that's really something, Dad. Thanks for teaching me the belly flop. Now I want to be able to try the belly flop. Is that the way to do it? Uh-oh, he's pulling his dad out of the snow. His dad looks a little bit shook up. And his son is saying, wow, thank you, Dad, for showing me how. Oh, my mustache is coming a little bit loose. Thank you, Dad, for showing me how. Give me my sled, and I'll try the belly flop now. So the boy says, wow, that looked like fun. I'm going to try it now. See what we learn. Papa Bear says, not now, my son. It's getting late. I still have to teach you how to ski and skate. So he picks up his son, and he picks up the skis, and he picks up the sled, and he picks up the skates, and look at him. He's barefoot in the snow. That must be cold, but I guess bears are okay with that. Look at him. He looks like he was a little bit frustrated with himself, but his son is excited. So, what's going to happen next? They said, oh, you don't have time to do the belly flop. I've got to teach you these other things. Uh-oh. My friends used to call me the Great Skating Bear, and I'll show you why on that ice down there. So they're hiking through the hills, but look what's below. Whoa, way down below. Do you see the ice? Wow, they found where the ice was. So he's taking his son over to the ice, and he's going to teach him how to use his ice skates, it looks like. Wow, well, let's see where this goes. Oh, he's talking to his son while he puts on the skates. And he says, right here on this ice, I won first place. So he's telling his little boy that he used to be really good at skating on the ice. And he even got first place. But then the boy is looking at his skates and saying, well, wait, my skates don't fit you. They're not big enough. Uh-oh, maybe something's going to go wrong. I don't know. But Papa Bear is excited, and he's putting on the skates even if they're not the right size. He's going to show his son how to ice skate. Oh, look at that. He got out on the ice. Look at him with his arms out. And look at his son watching. His son is over away from the ice. He's on the snow. It says, I won first prize for my great figure 8. And here's how I did it on only one skate. So he's going to show his son how he did something called the figure 8. It looks like, can you ever draw an 8? Can you draw an 8? Can you follow my fingers? So you can go in ice like this, and it looks like a number 8. Can you see that? Very good. Well, let's see what he did. Oh, you can see he did the top part of the 8, that loop in the ice, and he said, see, this is half of my great figure 8 is all done. Now comes the second half. Watch me, son. So he did the top loop, and he's getting ready to do the bottom loop, and he's actually skating backwards. He actually looks like he's probably pretty good at this, even though it's been a long time, and these skates are way too small. And there's the boy. He's still on the snow. He's watching his daddy do the figure 8. That's a pretty design to put in the ice. Uh-oh, kaplooey. Uh-oh, look what happened. It looks like Papa Bear may have been too heavy for the ice, and he broke through the ice. You can see part of his figure 8 laying there. He had almost been doing his figure 8, but he fell into the pond. Oh my. And look at his son. He's like, oh no, my dad just fell in the ice in the lake. If you fall through the ice, it's actually sort of dangerous. It can really hurt you because the water underneath is super cold. Uh-oh, there he is. He's under the water, and you can see he's almost turning blue. He's so cold, and the only part sticking up is his foot and his skate. And look, his son is out on the ice, and he's trying to use a ski to help pull his dad out. Uh-oh, thank you, Dad, for showing me how. I think I know all about ice skating now. So his little boy is saying, thank you, Dad. I watched you. I think I know what to do. But boy, his dad is really cold, cold, cold right now. Do you know what it would be like to be out in the really cold and fall in the ice water? Oh my. Uh-oh. Then the son says, there's a place over here where you can sit. You can warm up, and I'll practice a little bit. So they got him out of the water, but it looks like he's almost frozen in that position. So the son is taking him off the ice. You can see where the ice is broken, but they got him out, and now they're going on the ice that's still there, and the boy is using the ice skates to pull his dad. He's like, I saw what you did, and I learned real quick. Uh-oh. So they built a fire, and the dad is freezing so cold, and he's trying to get warmed up next to the fire. Do you see the nice fire? So they got a fire going, but look what the boy's doing. He's out there going like crazy, and the skates fit him good, and he's doing really good. And he says, look, Dad, I'm skating. I'm pretty good. Look, Dad, I'm doing a figure 16. And so he was doing some really fancy stuff, so the boy learned really fast. And the dad is freezing, and he's probably sore from falling off in the sled off that big mountain. So the dad's getting sort of beat up. That wasn't too bad. You're learning, I see, but now come along and I'll teach you to ski. So the dad got a little bit warmed up, and he's holding his kid, and he's got the sleigh and the skis, and the kid has the skates on, and he said, I'm going to take you so we can go skiing. Okay, we'll see what's going on. You can see in the corner there's a big ski sled or a ramp. Looks like somebody made something so you can go down really fast and fly. We'll see how that works. Oh, then the Papa Bear said, "Here's my old ski jump. We'll ride to the top and you'll get a lesson from Ski Jumper Pop." So, look at that big ramp, and they've got some ski lifts that pull you up. So you sit in a chair and it pulls you up to the top. Look at how long that is and how tall that is. So they're in a ski lift that pulls them up so they don't have to hike to the top. They get to sit in a little chair and get pulled up, sort of like an escalator. Okay, when you first put on your skis, Papa said, be careful, don't slip, and watch where you're going. But be sure you don't trip, because now they're up at the top, and he's showing his son how to put on those skis. And he's saying, watch what I do, but make sure you do not trip. Okay, we'll see what happens. Uh-oh, Papa Bear tripped. He tripped and the skis came off. Look at him, he tripped. He said, do not trip. And then Papa Bear tripped. Oh no! And there's his son looking at him like, oh my gosh. And he said, I'm watching, but tell me, Pop, please, are you going to go jumping without any skis? Because now his dad fell and he's doing like a somersault, but the skis came off. And so now the son is worried that, are you going to go down this ramp without any skis? Uh-oh. Don't ask silly questions, just do as I say. Just follow me down and I'll show you the way. Uh-oh, he started tripping and falling and rolling, and he's turning into a snowball. Isn't that silly? That's a Papa Bear snowball. And there's the son. He's putting on those skis that the dad left because he tripped and fell out of them. And so now the Papa Bear's saying, just follow and do what I said. Don't trip. What do you think of that? Yep, there we go. Well, let's see what happens next. Oh my gosh, they go flying down that. And look at the boy, he's flying through the air. And look at his dad. Uh-oh, he's a big snowball, but he's flying through the air in a snowball. That is so silly. And there's the son. He's doing it perfect. His son is doing it perfect. Look at that. He's flying through the air, and the wind's blowing on the skis and keeping him up in the air a little bit like a bird. But the snowball is not going to be like a bird. It's going to start falling pretty good. Are you ready? Well, I've had enough of this Christmas Day fun. How would you like to go home now, son? And they're flying to some kind of a welcome banner that says Merry Christmas. They're going right through town with the son on the skis and the Papa Bear as a big snowball, but they're going fast. We'll have to see what happens here. They're right downtown with houses and everything. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, they're heading back to the house with the Mama Bear. But look what's happening. Oh no, look at Papa Bear. He's still going super fast. He even knocked out the sign from the street. See the banner? The banner right there. And then there's his son who's skiing right behind him. Oh my. Hi Ma, we're back. Doesn't Pa look nice? All wrapped up for Christmas and nice snow and ice. He said, Dad's all in a big present. He looks like a present. And the little boy is saying, Mom, we're back. And there's the mom looking at her husband like, what did you do? Look at that. Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh no. Papa Bear hits the front porch of the house and the snowball explodes. And look what happens to Papa Bear. He just explodes and goes everywhere. And there's his son wishing through on the skis. He's doing really good on those skis, and he's watching his dad come unwrapped. Oh boy. Thank you, Dad. Thank you. That was so fun. Your lessons were great. I learned how to ski, how to sled, and how to skate. His dad looks pretty wiped out. And the mom is trying to help come down the stairs. And the boy's like, gee, Dad, that was so much fun. Thanks for teaching me how to sled and ski and skate. That was great. And there's the ice skating skates and the sled, and there's the skis. They made it all in good shape. Then the mom and the son are there. Look at that. They're getting ready for Christmas dinner, and it looks like they're having turkey, and they're sitting around the table, but the dad has got his feet in hot water. He's got a blanket on. Looks like he has a black eye, and he's sort of beat up, and he's drinking some hot something. And it says, "It's our best Christmas ever. Don't you think so, Dad?" There's the little boy saying, "That was so much fun. I had a great time." Well, Papa Bear, I don't know if he had a great time, but he says, "Yes, the very best Christmas we have ever had." And he looks like he's pretty beat up. Let's see. Oh, that was the story. It was the best Christmas ever, and they had so much fun going out together, but the Papa Bear got sort of beat up trying to do what he used to do as a little boy. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Bernstein Bears Christmas Day and trying out some of their new presents. Well, I hope you have a great Christmas coming up, and maybe some of you can send out a Marco Polo saying what you're excited about for Christmas. You could say, "Papa, I'm excited about whatever it is." I can tell you I'm excited about all the Christmas lights and all the excitement of Christmas. But maybe you can tell on Marco Polo so everybody can hear what you're excited about and what makes you have so much fun getting ready for Christmas. Well, I love you and hope you enjoyed reading the book with me. Do you realize this book was over 50 pages long? Yeah, let me see how many pages it was. Oh, they stopped counting. I think it's 58 pages. 58-page book. That's a pretty big book. Okay, well, I love you, and remember, I love you. Bye-bye.